Hello, hello. We are
Hello,
actually
hello.
live.
I know.
Surprise, surprise.
Tap, tap.
So, we haven't done one of these without a guest in a very long time.
Yeah.
And first in the chat tonight is John Stout. What's going on?
Hello.
See,
How are thou?
we weren't crying wolf. I swear.
We did it. It just took us a couple minutes to get on here.
Happy Memorial Day weekend,
Yes,
Michael.
long weekend for a lot of people.
Yes. I am sort of off Monday, sort of not. Like half.
I'm always off on Mondays, so
yeah,
it's a regular old day for me.
But yeah, I figured we would catch up on. I mean, there's too much to talk about that's happened since we last did one of these, but
I don't even know what I'm reading anymore.
more comics and not comics than we were last time.
I haven't stopped. I'm so behind. I just read at work and then I forget about reading things I have at home.
Right? Yeah.
So I'm like, oh crap. Books.
What's up, J2?
Hey, J2, how are you?
What's up, man? Oh man. All right. So I don't really have anything organized in what we're talking about, but
Even remotely
shoot,
organized.
let's kind of go down what the publishers and stuff. Let's start with manga actually. Let's do that because you're reading a lot more manga right now.
It's a whole mess.
I mean, what's favorite manga right now? I know it's a hard one.
My Hero Academia easily. I'm in the biggest binge of my life.
So I've got
too fucking good.
2, 3, and then I just got, even though I'm not done reading 2 and 3, I have 4 now also to read on that.
I'm on 20.
And then
20. I have 10 more.
Shoot, you got me.
I'm caught up, and then I have to read Vigilantes, and then I have to read the team ups, and then I have to read the books.
Oh God, that's so much. I might make it through the manga. We'll see. Yeah, but yeah, shout out to everyone hanging out in the chat. Said we'd do this eventually. We thought we were going to do it Thursday, but we're here Saturday. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one here. Mm-hmm. And then I don't have it over here, but Spy Family. That's all.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, that's here too. I'm not on 7, but
I mean,
I have my most recent
I'm America caught up. Spy Family.
Yeah, I'm up to 4 on Spy Family.
I'm America caught up on Spy Family.
8 should be coming out a couple months, right?
Yeah, it's not soon enough.
Gina, what's up?
Hello.
Welcome.
I started reading a lot of ones that have like a lot of volumes to them because I was like, I want long adventures, and now I'm like, I just need to read all of it immediately.
You know what? The one, I don't know if I can see it from here. I can reach it. Crazy Food Truck. That was fun. Do you have that one with you? Yeah.
Rated 18 plus.
Thank you for telling me that that's only 3, because I'm like, all right.
Yeah, there's only 3 of these, so that's great. That's nice.
I'm in for the
fun little quick trip.
Yeah.
What else? Guys, I started reading Pokemon. It's great. It's worth it. I got halfway through it today at work, so it's pretty good. It's pretty quality.
Right? I gotta.
There's a lot of them.
I should and should not also get on that because I'll be reading more and more things. What's up, E-Man? Hope it's all going well for you. Get that popcorn ready.
I want popcorn.
Yeah, so I just pulled up the catalog to see the names of publishers so I cannot forget a publisher.
I don't even know what I have by publishers. I recently put away a ton of things.
I
pat myself on the back, but now it's like all the way. And I was not digging out for a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't want to move my webcam because if I do, it's probably not going to sit right. But I got a new desk.
Hey.
And So I have a lot of stuff just sitting on the desk in random places, and behind me, I'm still organizing. But
yeah.
First I see of like publishers I think we both may read anything from would be Ablaze, which Animal Farm, Animal Castle, Animal whatever, not the book.
No, I've been reading that.
That was the one.
It was all right. Do I have?
It was good. It was enjoyable. Just ended, I think, for the first volume, but I think there's more.
Yeah.
It's all
four issues, I want to say.
I made it to 5.
Maybe. I don't remember. I should know. I checked them in.
I made it to 5.
I should know these things.
Animal Castle. And there's a hardcover coming out from them pretty soon. But yeah, 5 issues. Cool. But I don't think I'm reading anything else from them right now. Oh, hey, I have a list. Yeah.
A list?
I forget. I have a sticky note. I have a sticky note on my desktop with like
everything you're reading.
Yep.
No, let me go through my pile of unorganized chaos.
Yeah, Animal Castle for me, I thought that was a great read. But as we were seeing that come out, someone who lives in Canada and speaks French was talking about how it had been out in French for a very long time. So I think that's where the original language was for that one. John's been organizing as well. I'm literally always organizing.
You can't stop. There's no stopping.
There's no stopping it.
There's no stopping. When you think you're organized, it's comic book day again. There's no stopping.
That's the truth.
So behind. Just like
right. So let's see. Aftershock.
Oh, Kaiju score.
Yeah.
Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8 is manga. Kaiju score. That's one I was really excited for that to come back.
Yeah, actually, I just got from
issue 2 finally.
What's up? Let's see which one of them is it, or is it both?
I don't know.
Who could it be?
I'm gonna Sammy. It's usually Sammy.
Yeah,
it's usually Sammy.
I think it's gotta be Sammy.
It's got a little fun on the end.
I picked this up from our friends at New Spec Outlaws for I think $5.
Nice.
So that was the original Kaiju Score series, but
I mean,
that's the I think that's the ratio variant on it.
Hey, it's both. Hello, Sammy and Tony.
Nice. So they're both hanging out right now. I know you guys are always moving around, working out with the kids and
doing all
the stuff. The sales you guys are
most work.
All over the place. So
killing it.
Awesome. Kaiju Score. Did you read Bylines in Blood?
I read the first few issues.
I loved issue 1. The rest of it I thought was good, but I loved issue 1, and then I don't know what happened.
And then what happened? I don't know. It just kind of fell off for me after like issue 2. I was like,
yeah,
it's okay.
I think that was only 4 issues also. And so some of the I feel like Aftershock does a lot of 4-issue series, and sometimes it needs that like 5th issue.
Yeah, you just need a little bit of extra room to develop.
Yeah. But yeah, that one was good. That I can now take that off my list. I just saw. I'm not keeping up with my own list.
Good sir.
Bunny Mask just came back.
I was never reading that. I was not the fan of that.
Yeah.
I'm picky with my horror comics.
Yeah. So for me, that one, I was like, it's okay. And then it was like issues 3 and 4 that actually I was like, oh, okay, this is going somewhere really interesting.
I think when it was coming out, I was just reading so much that I was like, I don't have the money for this.
But right, if you started at issue 1, you're like, yeah, and it picked up later. Yeah. So it's interesting. What's up, Zen?
Hello.
Welcome in. And Phil, how you doing?
Hi, Dad.
Space Bastards. What's up, Eric?
Hello.
Man.
That's another book I'm so thoroughly not caught up in.
Over yonder right now. Actually, it was funny enough. Some guy was in the shop Wednesday, and I was talking to him about Space Bastards because he was looking at the that one shot that came out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Came out from Humanoids. And he knew about the hardcovers, but he did not have the money yet to get them. So maybe one day he'll be picking those up. But thanks for hopping in, Eric. Land of the Living Gods. You've been reading that one? Because that one's been such an.
I told you, man. I've been so picky with my books.
I know.
I just really.
Shoot, where's my stuff from this week? That one just came out this week, number 4.
It's mostly just me consistently keeping up with stuff now. Like, Saga's finally back. Department of Truth. Nice House.
Something's Killing the Children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say my favorite thing that has been coming out that I think is going to shock absolutely everyone is Dark Knights of Steel. I don't know. It's the thing that I look forward to the most every month, and I'm like, when? Where? How?
I mean, okay, in that, Harley is perfect.
Let's talk about the Ivy
Harley
issue.
is perfect. Like,
the whole thing is just 10 out of 10.
I mean, so up until Ivy showing up, we didn't, now that we have her there, that interaction's fantastic too. Oh, you're probably reading We Live, right?
Oh yeah.
The new volume of
the
Age of the Palladians.
Age of the Paladins, that's the subtitle.
Palladians? Palladians?
Palladians? I've been saying Paladins. No, I honestly don't know. Grimm was really good. I'll fuck with this.
It's
hard.
Well, also the writer of Harley Quinn, so
that's
Stephanie Phillips.
That makes more sense.
Yep. She also wrote Nuclear Family for Aftershock, which was
I like that one.
Last year.
One.
Yeah.
Did you read Metal Society?
I did not, but Phil, Stand Still, excellent Kickstarter comic from Justin Gray, who was also the Billy the Kid writer. Blue Juice Comics. So the trade's out now, so you don't have to read the individual issues. Get the trade.
Yeah, but see, I'm just gonna add to my stack of trades to read.
But yeah, no, it's fantastic. Just lots of fun. But yeah, Stand Still is in my Kickstarter. I actually now have a box of just Kickstarter comics.
What you fancy, man?
I have so many Kickstarter comics. Yeah, Billy the Kid, BTK.
That means something else to some people. Are you a murder fan? Don't worry about it. Don't Google it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry about it. 8 Billion Genies?
Yes.
I
almost didn't.
Really?
Because I have so much.
I immediately did. That was a no hesitation.
I know. I shouldn't have hesitated, but I was like, I need to not add more.
Adds more.
Yeah.
Ooh, pardon me.
Let's see. The only other one from Aftershock that I have that's been out is The Ocean Will Take Us, which that was another one that I just was like, let me see once it comes into the shop. And I picked it up and I looked at the art and I immediately was like, ooh, this is beautiful art. And yeah, the story's been great so far. I don't know,
I feel like I'm weirdly reading like a lot of DC right now, but it's just because of like all the Amazon Wonder Girl stuff that just came out.
You know what I have on my DC list?
Can we?
Dark Knights of Steel.
Can we talk
Nice
about?
House of Link. We don't talk about Obi-Wan. Oh wait.
Can we talk about the most important thing happening in my life right now?
This isn't Bruno. We can talk about it.
I don't care if it is Bruno. I'm gonna talk about it.
We should talk about Bruno.
I was surprised by how much I actually enjoyed this issue, though. Young, like childhood Obi-Wan. I'm here for it. Give
Obi-Wan.
me all of the bookends of Obi-Wan's life at once.
I mean, what's going on in the show? No spoilers, but fantastic. Well
He's
portrayed.
an adult. We know that much.
He bridged like where he played Obi-Wan before and the Obi-Wan from the original trilogy. Like he was like, I know how to be in the middle of that. Boom. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. My other DC book, Nice House on the Lake, besides Dark Knights of Steel.
Okay. So we got Dark Knights of Steel. Nice House on the Lake.
I'm gonna take a sip while you do this.
Joker, which is about to end, or was this the last one? No, there's one more. Right?
It's like, was it supposed to be like 15, 18 -ish?
Yeah, he was like, I wanted 14. Harley Quinn. I haven't read the most recent one because I'm shit. I mean, I had Trial of Amazons. That's issue 1, but issue 2 is in here. I've been buying a lot of the Catwoman covers because Jenny Friction's doing them.
Yeah.
I've been getting this covered. What else? Sandman. I'm actually really enjoying the Sandman series, but I'm a little bit of a slut for Sandman, so Batgirl has been phenomenal.
I definitely did not intend to read any of this, like the Sandman stuff, until I've read the rest of the Sandman stuff.
I mean, you should read the other Sandman stuff. Shame
right.
on D.
It's on my list to add to my.
Do I need to start texting you every day, shame, with a little bell emoji?
No,
so you read
it's on my list. I just have so many things on my.
The most classic.
I look over at my bookshelf full of things I haven't read, and
that's fair. That's why I have a cart, so it's easier to hide. I bought the Jason Aaron, the She-Thor book. I haven't read it yet.
Oh yeah. Like the
Lady Thor.
Yeah, her first like
Jane
volume.
Foster.
Yeah,
I can remember her name for a minute. Just about that. I was like, I need to read this before the movie so I can see it and understand.
Mm-hmm. That one. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's over there somewhere. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Who does the art on Batgirls? Is it Corona? John saying he doesn't like the art, but he likes the story. I mean, it's
understandable. A lot of people had the same argument about Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it detracts, but I do feel like it could be better. It's Conrad. Cloonan's writing.
I thought Conrad was also co-writing. Cloonan, Conrad writing, and then what's the third name?
Corona?
Yeah. Jorge Corona's the artist.
No.
Which isn't he's the Me, Love in the Dark and Middle West.
Yeah, but I feel like it fits indies better.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I read the first couple Batgirls and I intended to read the first volume, but
I've just been enjoying the story. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I need some brevity in my DC reads. Let's talk about June. Let's talk about what's coming out in June. Poison Ivy.
Oh. Well, we're
the
talking
only
about
thing that matters in the universe of my life, the thing that I have single-handedly manifested. Thank you, DC. I'm taking all the credit for this. I said it enough. Somebody paid attention somewhere in some universe somehow.
Right.
I got my Poison Ivy book. 6-issue solo series. It's a really good horror. I mean, Something is Killing the Children. Always a classic. Have you read Gideon Falls? I think it's pretty good.
If you want slow burn horror, you could go for the Autumnal.
Yeah, Me, Love in the Dark was really good. It has a pretty dark ending.
Yeah.
Stray Dogs, if you want to be traumatized slightly for the rest of your life.
Stray Dogs is definitely traumatizing. Kickstarter. Bleeding Pulp #1 and 2. I just had Justin on here the other day to talk about this. This is a good horror.
I mean, if you're into Lovecraft, there's a lot of good Lovecraft series.
That is true.
Like, you could just straight up read Lovecraft.
Which is funny is there's actually one of the backup stories, and that is a Lovecraftian type of thing.
I highly recommend Call of Cthulhu. It's pretty great. I started reading Moonshine recently. That was pretty good.
Binja. What's going on? Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. Gideon Falls.
Yeah, I think Gideon Falls is great, and there's several of them, so like you've got a few to get through.
And that's one that's also on my.
I don't know if would you consider Noctera horror, or I guess it's sci-fi horror.
Yeah,
it's like end of world horror.
Different kind. Yeah, horror really spans a lot of things. Like,
We Live could be horror in one sense. We put it in the sci-fi, but it's dark.
You Promised Me Darkness. Definitely horror elements in there.
The Girl Walks Home at Midnight.
This is a perfect transition. Gotta make a plug for a friend of the channel here.
Oh my God, excuse me.
This is in the previous catalog right now. Called Cover the Dead with Lime. Jonathan Chance is the writer. He's it's been a while since he was on here. He hopped on, I think, when I was still doing the FOC shows. When he was doing.
It's been a hot minute since you've done that.
Yeah, kind of glad I stopped doing that.
It's a lot.
It was a lot of work. But yeah, Cover the Dead with Lime is I want to say 6-issue series that he has coming out from Blood Moon Comics, and I mean, lots of cool covers. So you got your pick on that. I clicked and
I love that Plague Doctor looking one. The third and the middle one, the top. The bottom left is cool too, but the black and white one,
yeah. It's shoot, I'm sharing that single window, so I was gonna pull up the description.
Smart.
That's what I get for sharing a window.
Just give her having 2 screens, sir.
Well.
You thought it would be helpful.
So the reason the Plague Doctor is there is because the Great Plague is ravishing England, killing thousands in its first year. Housebound infected homes are marked with painted red cross, warning of the spread as plague doctors sent into towns to face the impending doom. So, reality?
Yeah.
little bit of reality, but sometimes reality is the horror that you need.
Sometimes you need to be reminded of shit that's happened.
Yeah, I like a good.
Have it happen again.
Yeah. The volume 2 of 2 for the deluxe Gideon Falls is in previews. Ninja, sorry. I've thought about bringing back maybe like a top 10 picks of FOC or something, but I've not gotten around to that. Philadelphia. That's one that I got to trade read at some point.
I keep being told I would enjoy it because of vampires.
Yeah. I think I opened it and I wasn't super big fan of the art. And so I have issue 1. Ooh. And I didn't like the art.
Has it been optioned yet? It feels like something that would or should be optioned.
I think so. But I don't know. Yeah, option doesn't ever necessarily mean anything.
True.
Speaking of, Shadecraft was a good horror thing. It got apparently optioned, but maybe unoptioned.
It was a whole mess.
What I heard the other day, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was optioned at like right when it dropped. It was optioned. Because I remember like a cover going for like $20 in some stores.
Yep. Yeah. That was a good read. Yeah. Let me see.
It's supposed to be a follow-up to it coming at some point. At least there was at some point.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a volume 2. But I mean, with some of those Image series, they'll do a big break in between and come back.
Yeah, it'll take like a year or 2 off. Yeah, other stuff.
Okay, so this is like a Department of Truth thing where the art grows on you with Philadelphia.
Okay. It didn't take much for Department of Truth. I mean, it took like the first issue.
Yeah. Bloodstained Teeth. Awesome.
I still haven't read this week's issue.
I did. It's still awesome. Well, we're talking about. I think this is supposed to be horror. I don't know. I backed the Kickstarter and it looks horror, and I haven't read it yet. But that's a metal cover.
I was like, that is metallic. Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool looking. Is it about zombies?
I don't remember. I backed too many things on Kickstarter that I'm like, this is awesome. But it has one of the writers on it is the guy who's doing Good Boy.
Oh.
And Stan Yak is the artist.
Good Boy?
Good Boy. Yeah. Good Boy Volume 2 is out right now from Source Point.
Yeet.
Oh, you know what else I got over here that's horror? From Travis Gibb and his Orange Cone Productions. So there was a Holiday Spirits anthology that they did last year for, around the holiday time. That was horror stories.
It would make sense.
Christmas horror stories. So this is like
Krampus a little, and whatnot.
Yep. So a mini for Christmas in July for the summer that they released at MegaCon, but they put up a couple online to sell too. So Volume 2 coming out in the fall at some point.
Well, that's cool.
But yeah, like that's why I like the Kickstarters because there's just so many cool things out there.
Fun things.
Let's see what else they're saying in here. That screams horror. Something. Bloodstained Teeth, probably.
Or the one that you held up the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
What else?
So let me pull my list. Let's see. AWA Upshot. I got 2 I'm reading right now from there. I already missed Not All Robots. That was great.
Yeah, that was so good. I
met.
It's getting another volume as well, though. I'm fairly certain it's getting a second volume as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I met Mark Russell at Fan Expo New Orleans, which I gotta email him about coming on.
I loved Not All Robots. I mean, I didn't think I wouldn't. Like, as soon as I read the first issue, I was like, I fuck with this. Robots overthrowing humanity and the humanity pathetically attempting to revolt. Ooh.
And then like just the commentary on the
bubble world.
Not all men. The commentary on that whole thing was And
it was good. It was so good.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe Robots got Eisner nominated.
Because it's that good.
Yeah, Phil, there's a lot of good stuff coming out from AWA. Are you reading?
I feel like I never expect it.
Yeah. Are you reading Hit Me?
No, we didn't get it, and I was like, damn, because I didn't pay attention to it until it was too late. And I was like, well, fuck.
I can see if we have more.
I'll wait till the book comes out.
Till the trade.
It looks good.
It's definitely good. Yeah. Zen, you're on the right page there.
Oh, you too. Now.
Okay, so there's one that's coming up that I just think it's really funny. So it's ETER one shot number 2. So they did a ETER one shot, and now there's a second one shot.
I don't remember that.
ETER.
ET emergency room. Yeah. I remember that. I didn't read that.
Now it's like there's a one shot, and now there's a number 2, and it's still a one shot.
2 shot. 3 shots.
But this is you're breaking my thought on what this should mean. Yeah. I mean, they're all gonna potentially be interesting. They've got some good stories coming out. New Think is one I've got on my list coming up, which I think it's coming out next week.
I have a really small list next week. It's weird.
I do too.
I don't even remember what's on it. I just know it's like less than $6.
New Think is when I eventually get to record my picks video. Spoiler alert, it's my number 3.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
You know what else comes out next week? The Closet from James Tynion.
Yeah. We'll see.
Not feeling that one?
I have opinions about things.
Okay.
I have opinions. A lot of opinions about things.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
I'm sure it'll be good. I just don't know if I'm going to buy it or not.
I probably technically could have read it by now, but I'm bad at keeping up with the Substack. But I do get the Substack benefits that get mailed to me, so shiny things.
Shiny things.
Shiny things.
Pretty shiny things.
And distracted by shiny.
Squat.
It's my life.
It happens.
I have next publisher I have on my list is Behemoth. And
I'm reading Dark Beach. I'm reading Stargirl.
Yes.
Not a lot.
Phil. Here, we'll bring it back up.
Ooh, so pretty.
Shiny, shiny, shiny. It's
it
the
really well
swing.
Who's the artist on it?
Nick Robles. It's like if you hadn't asked, he did the all of them so far. He did the Something's Killing the Children, this one.
All the Substack
Nightmare Country, Sandman book.
Yeah, it's a really good book. I'm really enjoying it.
I am sure I'm going to love it. I need to read Sandman first.
I like the dude with eyes that are mouths.
He's good at creating creatures
it's phenomenal.
like that. Like
he's great.
The guy in Nice House, like the
Walter,
yeah. I sort of remember names. Yeah.
I just remember his name specifically. I mean, it's crazy.
What were we talking about? Stargirl? I got Stargirl back here somewhere.
I have issue 2 in my pile. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm so behind.
It's just beautiful.
I need a day off to do things.
It's just beautiful. Like the art inside.
Oh, I'm obsessed with it. Like it's just bold neon sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's bold neon sci-fi. That's all I want in life.
Why am I going to prison?
Goes to prison.
Wait, hold on. Is this blackmail? Is this something's going to happen?
Don't worry about it.
Caroline's in on the plot. Have you been reading Heavy Metal Drummer?
Yeah, I like the art in that a lot. It's it's an acid trip gone wrong.
It is so much an acid trip.
A whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
It's good though. It's one of those fun reads that is like you just kind of need them every now and then.
Honestly, that's like, I mean, we get some darkness from some of the Behemoth books, but like you get the fun. I don't know. I feel like it's just fun.
Yeah, Stargirl's fun. I mean, it's scary if you think about like the situation, but fun.
But fun too. Do you think of it in a like, space power girls fighting crime?
It's vaguely Sailor Moon-esque to me somehow.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just like cosmic lady force here to save the world.
Let's see if I can grab this. It might not come off. It's taped to my monitor. You said Dark Beach?
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, the writer actually mailed me that and a pin.
Oh, hell yeah.
Before it came out. So shout out to Michael J. Ruiz Unker. Hopefully I said that right. It's been excellent. I love it.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Loving this world.
It's got like the light, what is it, that Black Mirror episode? San Junipero. It's got like very light San Junipero vibes to it. Because of the whole like VR aspect.
Yeah. And like I don't know, just the world itself, I'm like, okay, what what happened? Did Earth actually move? Did the sun die? Did what the tell me more.
I want to know so many things.
Yeah.
I know none of the things. There has been a murder inside of this bubble of society. Floating through space is the Earth. Intentionally so, with rocket boosters on one side. Well,
that's what they're told.
We'll go with that.
That's the official story, right? Official history.
We'll go with that.
Though I get the feeling that is not true.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
You need to know.
I am very worried.
You need to know.
Oh man. Let's see. John, is the last issue of the picture of everything else ever coming out?
Yo, is the last issue of Giga ever coming out?
Right. Okay. Every time I look, it's moved back 2 more months.
This is worse than the freaking last Ronin.
This is worse than George R.R. Martin in the last.
Well, it's not that bad.
I know.
It's not that bad. We haven't been waiting the entirety of my fucking life.
Right. It's closer to the last Ronin.
Just like, goddamn.
I will be waiting pretty much the entire time I've lived in New Orleans for the last issue of Giga.
Yeah.
Eventually. I mean, the first issue came out right after I moved here, but
it's just taking a sweet time.
I honestly don't even know what happened to the picture of everything else. I thought it was only 3 issues.
I did too.
So if there is more, I actually only, I think, read the first one of that.
About the first 2.
Sure.
I don't know if I ever finished reading them.
Thing else. Hello, we got someone on Twitch. Hello
to
Demon Devlog.
Hello.
I don't know. Never know that we have people. Oh no, it's not done. This is saying in shops October 2022 will be issue number 4, and November 2022 will be issue number 5.
Well, there you go. For now.
Oh man. Yeah, Phil, I was with you. I thought it was over too. What's up, Entropy Comics? Welcome. I think our Twitch user is trolling now. You see his comment.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff from Marvel. There's some bad stuff from Marvel. There's a lot of people who don't know how to write the characters they're writing in Marvel. I think that I'm very happy Nick Spencer's run is finally done with Amazing Spider-Man, and I think the person who's writing it deserves to be given a fair chance before everybody starts to shit on him. Yeah.
I somewhat enjoyed the crew that was doing it after Nick Spencer.
Yeah.
But I hated that it was 3 issues a month.
And that was my big problem with it for a very long time, was how low quality it was to how often it was coming out.
I dropped.
But I read a lot of the Star Wars stuff. I picked up the Gideon Vader omnibus finally. I mean, Dr. Aphra, I sell my soul for that character.
He's talking about the MCU.
Oh, the MCU? I mean, you know what? I will say this. Doctor Strange holds up better the second time you go see it. I was significantly less judgmental, and I went in to watch it for the actual plot, and I was like, okay. I like it more than, I thought it was. I do too. Yeah. She was so good. But, I'm waiting for a lot of the character introductions now in Marvel. Like, Ironheart's my personal favorite character. I've been waiting for some sort of anything to be shown up. I mean,
look, can you see this happening right here?
I would love to.
I mean, maybe not Lady Loki necessarily. It could be Sylvie, but...
I mean, do I personally feel like I'm being represented? No, but you're never going to see a type 1 diabetic comic shop runner in the Marvel Universe. And quite frankly, I'm more concerned with people being represented who've never seen themselves be represented on screen than that. So
yeah. Also,
I can find myself in any character I need to find myself in. I don't feel like I need to forcibly like a character due to any trait that they are. I'm very happy that they're finally putting women actually at the front of movies and letting women be written by women instead of just having the male gaze on them, because not everything is about the tits and the ass of the character.
Yeah.
But, you do you, bro.
Hopefully we get Young Avengers. They're pulling all of those characters in.
I thought the Kate Bishop show was shockingly good. Cool. I was really impressed with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really didn't think I was going to enjoy it at the level that I did.
Artist Elite. Yeah, that's Kirkham's whatever publishing company. That's the word I'm looking for.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll say back to the MCU for a second. Like, where we are right now feels like phase 1. Like, we're back to, we got to introduce characters. We got to rebuild. We got to tell you their stories.
They're doing the torch passing of every character.
Right.
And, there's always going to be white men upset that they're passing it along to women or minority characters and things like that. Personally, I was actually not the happiest, and I'm still not the happiest with the choice of America Chavez. I think they could have done a better writing on her character.
I think the way that they sort of got her origin right, sort of. There were bits that were wrong with it, but to bring her into the MCU in the way that they did, I think gives her a step to then become her actual sassy self.
Yeah, I was just like, the personality didn't quite.
Yeah.
And the bangs. I'm sorry, those bangs. Oh, those bangs.
The
bangs and the not curly hair, girl.
Right. Oh, it's not. It's a little, but she's got the curls right here.
It's driving me crazy. Also, can we just talk about the fact that in that movie, no one has under eye wrinkles? None of them. None of them. I spent the first probably 40 minutes just going like, did they digitally de-age the under eye of his face? It's so smooth. And you just talk to that makeup artist.
It's some good makeup.
I was just like, holy hell.
Yeah.
I think they don't need to aim at the adults growing up at the MCU.
The future of who's going to watch.
If you're an adult and you're not willing to watch it anymore because they're introducing new characters, like, it's kind of the same concept to me as like people who are mad at Star Wars in the Star Wars universe right now. It's like, why are you upset that you're getting more? Why are you upset that they're exploring different stories and different pathways in different areas of the universe that, we could be not getting it. We could get nothing. We could lose.
Yeah.
It could have been Endgame and that's it, and we got nothing else. I'm incredibly happy that they're introducing stories to kids to allow them to find their favorite characters and to grow with the stories and the series from their childhood, the way that adults now grew up with X-Men and with the Spider-Man series and with all of these animated series that they got to have when they were kids. And it's like, why would you ever be upset that they're catering to children? Like, cartoons are always something that I think adults are able to watch too. So like, if you can't like Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur, I think is going to be the perfect example. It is a younger show that is an animated show and it's being put out on Disney Plus. And like, I know a lot of adults from working in a comic book shop that are coming in and they're excited about it. And I've been talking to people who are like, I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with these characters, because that means now we have younger characters that are going to get their 10 years in the spotlight. And then we're going to get to see the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. Catering to the children only means that we just get more for longer. You're going to get kids that are going to turn into the next Kevin Feige. And what do you think that person's going to do?
Yeah. Really, for the longevity of the MCU,
you need them excited.
You need more young people excited about
I remember going to see the Star Wars movies with my dad when I was a kid, and he took me and my brother to see them in theaters. Yeah. And now my friends are taking their kids to sit them down and watch those shows and to have that moment and that experience.
This is such an important point, too.
Yeah.
You get kids to go pick up stuff and read, whether it's a book, whether it's comics, anything related to those. And then maybe they find, something off of that. And who knows where that takes them? Who knows?
And I remember for me when I was a kid, finding a book I wanted to read was not something I was good at. Like, straight up, Percy Jackson, the first book series I cared about. And then I got into the Harry Potter series, and I got into a Merlin series, and I got into all these sci-fi fantasy. That was my genre, and I was like, oh, reading can be fun. Yeah. And a lot of it is, kids finding that character and being like, I will read anything with this person in it. Give him to me. Heck yeah. And then branching out from there.
Absolutely.
But I don't think, and maybe it's just because it is tied to Disney, but even DC, I don't think any of it exists without some level of catering to kids and giving an entry point for every level of reader. You've got DC superhero girls and the Super Pets movie that's about to come out. And then you've also got things
by the way, looks hilarious.
The Injustice movie and Snyder Cut and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have lots of parents bringing their kids into and being like, hey, I remember these are, books I read when I was a kid, and they get the X-Men books and sit down and read them with their kids.
Which, right. So that and he says this.
Well, yeah. And that's,
and there are those things out there still. I mean, and that takes us back. I mean, we're talking about indie comics right now. The Boys is one of those indie comics.
But it's less,
they push
Marvel DC will always be more all ages appropriate unless you hit their non-canonical lines, like the Black Label and whatnot, where they do get a little spicy.
Yeah. Exactly. So if you're looking for those types of things that are more violent, that are going to get turned into things that comes from
Invincible. I
would not. Right.
So I would not point children in that direction, but I would highly recommend that to any adult reader because that shit is banging.
Yeah.
But I think Marvel would benefit from something along the lines of Marvel doesn't really have a Black Label. Marvel doesn't have this. Yeah. Murder level darkness, decimation to just their characters and everything. They don't really do that. And I think they would benefit from something like that because I do think a lot of adult readers I like the Elseworlds from DC far more than I like the main titles. Yeah. It's just something that I far mesh with better.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's fun to just see people kind of get let loose with the characters and be like, I'm gonna let them murder everyone. What if you're a vampire all of a sudden, and Marvel has What If, but they haven't really done they just started Miles Morales What If back up. There's not a lot of What If going on, and even then that's not really
they're doing a 5-issue series at a time.
Yeah, and they need to understand that us adults are all depressed motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even
I don't know why they haven't done it. It's something they would, I think, greatly benefit from. I think they would sell really well, and they'd make a lot of money if they did it.
Yeah, if you think about the most recent Marvel death, Doctor Strange, right?
Mm-hmm. And even that's not going to be permanent, but
no, eventually it's going to undo. But that death even wasn't super violent. He got stabbed and he died.
Yeah, and that was really it.
Any comics? So, I mean, are there any? Well, I guess the only superhero one out there that I can think of right now would be something like Radiant Black, but it's not.
Yeah, Radiant Black, Radiant Red.
I will say it's not quite as violent.
Yeah, there's not a lot of indie superheroes. I would really say look a lot into the fantasy. Conan would be a big one. He's pretty violent and tends to be, while still Marvel mainline, a little more R-rated Marvel mainline. Preacher definitely. Barbaric was great. Barbaric was violent as hell.
Ooh, yes, Barbaric from Vault Comics,
which definitely would be probably under fantasy.
Yeah, there's 3 issues and a
the trade. Old Guard is really good. It's phenomenal. It's a bit bloody, a bit violent.
Follow the writer, yeah.
Yeah.
If you follow the artist from
Hellboy, Hellboy is dark in both tone and attitude. Like, it can be very introspective.
To get to the violence and following the artist of the boys, you could go read Space Bastards, who I don't know if you guys are still in here, but Space Bastards from Humanoids, or just to throw them a plug, they're selling hardcovers right now of their stuff on spacebastards.com. So
just a really fun series is Umbrella Academy. The book is, I don't want to say wildly different, but different enough from the show that, like, it's worth reading, especially if you didn't like the shows. If you did, definitely, but if you didn't, give the books a chance. There's some violence to it, for sure.
Here's the plug for them, spacebastards.com. All 4 volumes there. It's got some issues with Robertson's art, like from the boys, and some with some from Boo Cook, Simon Bisley.
It Gabo. Is no holds barred.
It is just as violent. If
honestly, you're willing to try a manga, I would read Berserk, the most classic, most violent plastic wrap, because you got to be an adult to buy it because it's so violent. But it's really good.
What else? Is there anything else I'm reading right now? It's super violent.
No, I mean, Good Boy is lightly violent.
Yeah.
But like I would only say lightly.
Yeah, so You Promised Me Darkness, Follow Me in the Darkness is dark, but not super violent. By the Horns gets violent in a fantasy animal slaying way.
If you like DC, read Dark Knights of Steel. That shit gets violent.
Dark Knights of Steel for sure.
So I mean, Something is Killing the Children has its moments.
Yeah.
Of extreme slaughter and carnage.
Extreme Erica slaughter.
I heard it as soon as it came out.
Oh, you know what? These damn kids from Second Sight. It's only issue 1's out right now, but creepy violent.
I have so much I haven't caught up on reading.
I know. I'm like scrolling through what I'm reading right now. Just throw some other things out there. Jenny Zero kaiju fighting violent, and also like no holds barred in a way. Wildstorm from DC a few years back.
Rain, Joe Hill's Rain, that's been really good.
As emotional.
The Last Ronin was really good. I will say The Last Ronin was really good. It just took literally over a calendar year to come out. The whole
all of that's out now though, so you can probably get a reprint of number 1 and then read through it.
And then they're already getting the hardcovers out and ready to go.
Yeah. What were you saying? The Wildstorm from DC Fuse had some Black Ops stuff on a sci-fi level. Yeah.
I want to say it comes out in we'll go with August. It's the hardcover.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at this point, definitely pick up the trade hardcover.
Fables is finally back. Saga is finally back.
Yeah. Saga, also if you love sci-fi, Saga does have its violent moments, does curse all the time, like not afraid to kill characters.
It's very adult. It would not. It would be like NC-17 at the
giant monster penis on like page 1 of one of the issues.
Lots of tits.
Yeah.
Some dick. Lots of blood and gore.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I think that covers a lot of
it.
Violent comics that are out there for sure.
And a lot of them do it well. Like, it's not just sheer violence for the sake of violence. Like, it's obviously like, it's like Game of Thrones. Like, hey, I'm slicing your head off.
Thanks for watching, for being our Twitch watcher for the evening.
Let us know if you read anything and what you thought of it.
We're over on YouTube also. Same thing. You Promised Me Comics. Walking Dead for sure. Robert Kirkman.
It's currently getting reprinted in color.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, did mention By the Horns. Of course, Volume 2 should be out. Oh, it should be out next week, right?
Mm-hmm. I think
they got their comps in, but I didn't see it when I was looking.
I didn't see it on one website, but I haven't seen our stuff come in yet, so I don't know.
I wonder if maybe it's coming in from Lunar. That could be.
I honestly don't know. Hopefully it's this week, but it might be next. Ooh.
Why does it have a 5:30? That's weird. They had Lunar's website randomly said there's a 5:30 release date and a 5:31, but nothing is on 5:30. That's just Lunar's website being ridiculous. Yep. It's on Lunar's website for By the Horns.
Well, there you go.
Ooh, Cult of Icarus. That's a good one too.
Ooh.
If you haven't gotten to read that, highly recommend. The first print for issue 1, if you felt the cover, it was.
Was it like touchy?
Like I don't know what the word is for the feeling, but it felt nice.
Where it feels like it's made of like soft touch material.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
I've been liking We Live, but I think I liked the original more than I probably should have.
I loved that superhero kind of ending, which was interesting, but
I like the world that was built.
Yeah.
I was a fan of the vibes, the setup, the color palette, honestly.
Yeah. I will say I think I'm a bigger fan of Volume 1 than...
Yeah, but we've only got, what? 2 technically, but 1 issue.
Yeah. 2, well...
Did issue 2 come out?
No, 3 didn't come out. So 3 issues technically.
Yeah.
3/2? I don't know.
Yeah, because 1 had 1 and 1.
The black and the white, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, but...
Yeah.
Don't
worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Honestly, knowing how many issues of Walking Dead there were, said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Considering I fell off of the TV show, I would have fallen off the comic probably.
Yeah. Any other big things that you're reading?
Shit ton more manga.
7 Secrets is ending soon.
Yeah, I'm sad about that.
1 more issue, I think. If I remember correctly.
And I don't like it. I don't want it to be done.
What do we get back? We Only Find Them When They're Dead's coming back.
I know. It took a hot break.
Yeah. Were you reading We Have Demons? The Scott Snyder book from Dark Horse?
The magic weapons?
Yeah. The like good versus
the Halo weapons. Yeah.
Halo versus, I don't remember what the bad guys were.
I don't know why I had to think about that so hard.
it's it's that classic good versus evil type of battle thing.
It's something
That's been interesting though. I've
been enjoying it.
Surprised. Yeah. Absolutely.
I gave it a chance because of the Peach Momoko cover. Not gonna lie.
I did get the Peach Momoko cover.
I was like, oh shit.
Pilot is ending. I have that noted. 1 more issue of Homesick Pilots.
I dropped that.
Yeah.
It just wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of dragged on for a little bit longer than it needed to.
There were parts that definitely dragged. Goose. If they kill Goose, there's going to be riots. If Brian K. Vaughan kills Goose, because Fiona has already stated she does not want Goose to die. Brian K. Vaughan kills Goose. I think she said she would not draw that issue.
Uh-huh.
So if we hear that there's a guest artist on an issue, Goose is dead.
We riot. We find this man.
We riot.
And we riot.
Brian K. Vaughan.
Listen, I have whole
that way
theories about Saga that I have convinced myself to make things okay.
Can't happen. Goose is protected.
Not about Goose. I have theories.
Theories? What are your theories?
I have theories. I would like to be right. I have 9 years to be proven wrong.
Oh, God. It's going to take that long.
Because think about it. He said that they're halfway through and it took them 9 years. Give or take. It's 9 volumes. There's about 10 issues per volume. And then every 2 months after the 10th issue is when the trade comes out. So for people reading the trades, it's 9 years of trades. And then there's going to be a collected edition. And then there's going to be whole ass hardcovers and omnibuy and all that stuff. So, got like another decade of Saga.
I'm not 100% happy about that.
I'm very happy about that.
The length of time, but I mean, I'm also...
And that's if they don't take breaks between arcs.
Yeah, they might. Did you pick up Quest Aside?
I did. I liked it.
That was fun.
I liked that concept a lot.
So much fun. So
you all meet in the tavern. This is the story of the tavern.
Yep. And
that was a fun one.
Somebody that already did that whole meet in the tavern thing.
Yep.
I've read both 1 and 2 because I somehow got them from the publishers on Twitter. So
I was like, I've only read 1.
I wrote a review on our website.
I wrote a review on 1 on our website. Not on our website, on the stuff that I get paid during website reviews.
Yeah. I've been trying to write more reviews again on the website, which is down below. So go check it out if you guys haven't. YouPromisedMeComics.com. Easy to remember. Ooh. There's also, I always forget, we have like a merch thing down there. We both have the shirt, and Ricky from New Spec Outlaws has a shirt. So there's only 3 out there in the world right now.
Yeah.
So it's a rare shirt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I always forget about that, but we do have that. I'm just looking through my list of anything else comics wise. What's the furthest place from here? Took a little break, but it's coming back, and that was fun.
Oh yeah.
Rosenberg.
I'm just over here waiting for Radio Apocalypse to get like a vaguely regular release schedule.
Vault has been having issues with that. Like, well, actually, which one didn't have an issue was like Last Book You'll Ever Read stayed pretty regular.
Yeah, I dropped that one.
And that just ended. And then brain is not working. It's Peter Milligan was the writer. I don't know. I deleted it off my list because it ended this week.
What if I know?
I don't know.
I should know better.
Wrong
box, isn't it? Yep.
Not that. I don't know. It's not easily findable.
Probably something I wasn't reading. Not We Read Titans.
No, but that's great.
I like that series. Not enough people are reading that series.
Really?
I don't know what book it is.
I thought I had it here, but I'm not seeing it. It's Image. That's it.
It's all Image.
Also, this came out this week.
Yeah.
Recount preamble, fantastic. I think I love that maybe more than not more than the original series, but it made the original series so much better too. Like, you have these terrorists kind of that you don't really know their motivation, why they're doing it, other than like corruption, right? Now we know everything like that led to them. Yeah, Phil, that is a sweet Nobody's Child variant right there from On a Shadow Cat.
What
We still have those.
We do.
So if you're interested, hit us up. I must have pulled it over to the side. Murder Hobo finally came out this week.
Oh yeah, I read it, but I didn't pick it up.
Like the fourth issue. I've been waiting for that forever. I don't know where that other one went. It's gone. It's gone into the ether of comics everywhere. Hello. Only an hour and 6 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're getting ready to wrap up.
We are getting close to our end here. I do want to also show off one other thing here that I just got in the mail.
Oh, yeah.
I was showing you this beforehand. I have not read this yet because I literally just got it, but I have 4 volumes of Killtopia to check out. It looks sick. It's from Dave Cook and Craig Patton, but real dope covers and everything. And like, he also did this, which was a psychological horror trip.
Ooh.
About a writer trying to meet his deadline, so he goes on this like retreat, like to like be away from distractions, but like it was really creepy. And apparently I picked this up with that and another one that he did, and this was a whole lot of fun. Beat downs per minute. Fun. Yeah, so much so that I put it in clear.
Oh,
which
fancy.
Shout out to the Clearboard.
Clearboard, yeah, those are so great. I put all my expensive ones in them.
Yeah, I've got the. I picked up their bags too that they have now. Comic Clear Supplies. They have bags. Yeah, they did like some special where that you could get the bags and the boards, like 100 of each. And
okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So. I'm looking at a message that Phil just sent me. He can't find the title of Nobody's Child anywhere in that book. Is it because we have an undressed version? I swear I have a easy to access version here. All right. On nuts. Now I have to check this, Phil, live on air. Because, I would have expected it to maybe be here.
Yeah. Is it on the back? Huh.
I mean, it does say issue 2.
Yeah.
I think that might be the only spot. If you're watching still, Phil. Interesting. I did not know that, so thanks for pointing that out. But yeah, if anybody wants one, let us know. Otherwise, they will be used just like Phil uses his comics to provide heat in the winter.
There you
go. But yeah, I think that's all I got to show right now and to talk about right now. But lots of good things. Too many things to talk about in one night.
Too many.
We'll have to do this again some point before it's been like months.
I just get home so late most of the time. I'm so tired.
I mean, I was tired today, but I did nothing all day.
Listen, I have to go to a party tomorrow, and I still came here to hang out with you guys. That's how much I love you.
Thanks for watching, John. Yeah, hopefully it won't be as long. Also, enjoy your weekend. I think it's this Thursday. No, it's not this Thursday. 2 Thursdays from now, we'll have Joe Carolla on the channel to talk about a book that he has coming out on Comixology. So
Copy 801's twin.
Copy 801's twin, exactly. Yeah, writer of Beckstar and this mystery that he's can't announce until Comixology announces it. So
hopefully they announce it when they're supposed to.
Come on. It's something. I just can't. We aren't allowed to know what it is yet.
No talkie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that works. Perfect. Paper mache house. That'll hold up in the winter.
It'll dry your tears.
Right. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching.
Thanks for hanging out.
We will catch you guys later, and I actually have something to play at the end.
Ooh, you did no
music, but I do have a thing that'll play. So, good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.